Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. I am Josie, your favorite trichologist over here at Hair Divinity, where we talk all things hair and scalp. Now today I want to share with y'all one of my famous signature techniques, which is scalp rejuvenation therapy. Now I'm not sure if you've heard of this before or seen this floating around, because after I've done it, there have been some variations of people attempting to do their own version of the service. That's neither here nor there, but I do want to share with you what scalp rejuvenation therapy is, how I came up with it, a bit about my process, and how it can help you. So if you are a person who suffers from dandruff, psoriasis, dermatitis, or anything closely related, then this video is for you. Okay y'all, so for those of you who are new here, again, my name is Josie and I am a trichologist. So for those of you who don't know what a trichologist is yet, I do have a video about that. However, a trichologist is someone who specializes in treating hair and scalp disorders. So as a trichologist, I am always thinking of ways to make things better, to make processes better, to help people heal. So I'm always thinking and I'm always researching, right? But it pretty much is the process of exfoliating the scalp from flakes and scales and buildup that's associated with conditions like dandruff and psoriasis that cause a lot of scales, flaking, and buildup on the scalp. Now the issue is a lot of people aren't properly cleansing their scalp. They aren't properly getting all that buildup, all of those flakes, all of that scaling off of their scalp. This is causing hair loss, and it's also causing slow growth and discomfort. Nobody wants to walk around with itchy, flaky scalp all the time. So this is a part of the solution. So for scalp rejuvenation therapy, my process includes using this little tool right here to safely remove buildup from the scalp. Now this is more than just removing dandruff from the scalp, but it's also a process that helps to walk the client through what's happening with their scalp and what they can do to maintain the treatment that they got done. So once you really have an understanding of the ins and outs of the scalp, then that's how you can properly treat it. So me, I was like, I understand the problem, which is people, well, they have the dandruff, but they're not effectively getting it off their scalp. So now, what is the solution? I want to help people get their scalps really clean. So my process includes detoxing the scalp with this spatula. Oh, here we go. Right? And it vibrates. So it's really easy to get the buildup off of the scalp. But first you have to properly treat the scalp to remove the buildup. So I ain't just going up on somebody's head and just, you know, and just going in there all raw dogging it. No, there are processes that happen before we get to this point, but what we do afterwards is also equally important. So creating scalp rejuvenation therapy, y'all, has like changed my life. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So I remember the first time I recorded a video with a model, and I was like, wow, these videos look really good. Like it's showing people like, okay, this is what the problem is and this is what this does. So my video went viral on social media, y'all. So one day I was just chilling. Now I had posted the video like 2 weeks prior, so you know, whatever, little likes here and there. But at this time I had probably like 6,000 followers. So posted the video, boom, boom, whatever. 2 weeks later I checked my phone and y'all, it was blowing up. That video was gaining so much traction. So I think the highest views it got to was maybe 3-5 million. I can't remember, but y'all, I went from 6,000 followers to like 30,000 followers overnight, because this many people were interested in scalp care. This many people were experiencing dandruff, psoriasis, and all the things and needed my help. So since that day, y'all, I have people flying from all over the world to come see me for my service, for my education, because it literally is life-changing, y'all. Because again, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of misinformation about what to do to your scalp. Oh, it's just dry scalp, let me put some oil on it. We'll talk about that in another video, because I can go on and on and on about that. But again, there's so many practices that really don't help to heal the scalp, and it actually may be doing more harm. So people got on my page, seeing I'm about that life, about that scalp care education, and y'all, it has been just popping ever since. And I'm so grateful that the video did what it did, because now it allows more people to get help. It allows more people to be aware and understand that you don't have to suffer from dandruff. You don't have to have seborrheic dermatitis, but you can take the information that is correct, use it, and heal yourself. So I am here to help you heal your scalp. Speaking of you can heal your scalp, I do have an ebook called You Can Heal Your Scalp, and it's about 50 pages of information about different scalp types and what you can do to help yourself heal. So it's filled with product lists and techniques and things like that that can help you understand what's happening so that you can overcome. What makes scalp rejuvenation therapy so amazing is the fact that most people, like I said, are not getting their scalp really clean. They're taking some shampoo, doing like this, hoping that it gets to their scalp and thinking that all that buildup is going to go away. It's just not. So when you understand that those conditions like psoriasis, dermatitis, dandruff, some of those are really tough. Some of those are really sticky. So you're not going to remove it with just a shampoo. There has to be something that comes before that process to effectively remove the dandruff or the buildup, so that when you wash your hair, it can actually get clean, and then you're not like, why do I got flakes 2 days later? It's not the fact that your scalp just wants to go crazy. It's the fact that the buildup never left. So once your hair dries and you move on, yeah, the next day you're going to see it because it's still there. So scalp rejuvenation therapy helps to get that scalp 90 to 100% clean. I go over your whole surface area of your head, big or small, and I'm making sure that I'm removing that buildup so that we now know you have a healthy, clean slate. And what happens from there is you manage it. And if anything comes back up, like flare-ups and stuff like that, we're able to track where they're coming from so that now we can eliminate the trigger to eliminate the condition. Of course, the educational piece, that part is so important. I don't want to just be doing scalp treatments and then you just walk out the door and then you're going back home doing the same things that made your scalp go crazy, right? So I'm very, very, very heavy on giving my clients the proper education so that they can use that for themselves, but also pass the information along. I'm all about getting the right information to people because, as I said, and I'm going to continue to say it again, it's a lot of miseducation out here in the hair industry, and my goal is to give you the correct knowledge that's going to change your hair and scalp life. So if you would like to see a process video, a full process video of scalp rejuvenation therapy, let me know, and I can hook that up for you. But also, people do ask if scalp rejuvenation can be done on locks. Yes, it can. It's the same thing. If you got a scalp, it can be done. Okay, so it don't matter if you're white, black, because people ask me too, can this be done on white scalp, on white people? You got a scalp, it can be done. So yeah, if there's any other questions you have about scalp care, you have about scalp rejuvenation therapy, let me know. I am located here in Dallas, Texas, where I do provide scalp rejuvenation therapy services. I also have some certified scalp rejuvenation practitioners across the world. So if you visit my website, you will see that I have a list. So if you are not local to Dallas, then maybe there's someone near you who can provide this service for you. But again, I thank y'all for watching, and if you have anything that you need to know, comment below. Alright y'all, I'll see y'all on the next video.